Hey heroes, Zephyr, and welcome back to Sky Factory. When last we left off, we finished up the toast generator, and I've done a little bit of editing on it for now. There's also a Tesseract back there with a new channel for toast, which I'm going to be using that channel to power a couple of different things around here. I also skinned this up, so it's pretty. It's like a little greenhouse effect. I also tried to plant grass just to determine where how far the drum is going to destroy so that I get a better idea of things later. And I made more hydrogen to power that with mana. As it stands, I think that I changed that to a diluted mana pool, and it is more than full now. So it is fine, and I will never have to worry about it again. I may adjust some of these hydrogenas, because basically it was running out of mana, so it was slow. And I was just like, I'll just expand the design, and now I think it's way too much mana. But it's passive, so I don't need to worry about it. This here, though, is our new active generation for our regular mana pool. And even with just one of these Gormoralises, it gets quite a bit of mana. So this is just the thing I set up. There's that Toast Tesseract. Outputting into these, just open crates and droppers, dropping toast every 10 seconds or so, because that's roughly how long it takes to process it. And with creating things like Terra Steel, we are going to need the mana generation. Unfortunately, I need to figure out redoing our rune table, which is probably going to be the same kind of thing. But, well, obviously, somewhere else. I also need to figure out a way to turn it on and off. And these things, the hovering hourglasses, only, like, swap over or stop functioning with a mana burst. So I need to figure out how to make a mana burst as well. I've also been trying to read through the Lexica Botanica for things that break and place blocks, because yes, if we're going to make a bit that functions, if we are going to automate these pure daisies, we need to figure out a Lexica Botanica thing that places blocks and one that destroys blocks. Which, with boars and mana spreaders, we have one that destroys, but I still cannot figure one out that creates. And we're going to need a lot more of these flowers, these Gormoralises. I mean, I guess I could put one of these up with charcoal and endo flames, but this is a lot more effective, and this is basically unlimited power, and I love it. I'm concerned it may eventually run out of wheat, though, so that wheat farm thing that I was thinking about may have to become more of a reality in the near future. Oh, shit. I'm hoping to change everything to toast, but that means we need our wheat generation up, which, yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that if this mana pool is full, that I can, well, shoot a burst at that, and then when it gets low enough again, it shoots another burst. Unfortunately, I cannot find anything of that sort in, well, anything. I'm not sure if you can use a comparator on this. If you can, maybe, but it's going to be a sizable system as compared to this, which is fairly small and could technically be smaller if I really wanted. Anyway, though, moving on, today we're going to try to put together a new runic altar. And there was another thing I wanted to do today. I think that might have been it. It's just the runic altar. Yeah. Because we need another setup. We need basically another setup similar to this, but we need to figure out, again, hitting that with a mana burst. So I'm figuring we'll do it here. And I'm going to need to F7 real quick just so I can see everything. Shit. I finished the stream with Nikos earlier, so I'm a little rusty on my controls for this again. But anyway, place that right here, and that should be fine. It doesn't need quite as much. I think maybe only 2 spreaders just to keep the mana flowing, as compared to the 4 we have set up here. We've got enough living wood for that, and we've got the pipes, we've got the droppers. Ooh, that's not good. I need a light source up here. That'll do for now. till I replace it. I've been using this glowstone texture around here, and I'm hoping to possibly change a few more things. But anyway, we're going to power this with endo flames for now until we can make all the Gormoralises we need. So, I'm going to get these, I'm going to get one of these, and I'm going to use this for now. I just like 2 on the corners. Maybe I should do those sides. Yeah, those sides look better. Alright, so that is where we're going to be putting our... We don't have them yet. Curses. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, that's where we're going to be putting our spreaders. So I need this. I think that's just enough, possibly. I think they're built something like this, and then Terra Steel and flowers. We're looking at that, I think. Something like that. Yes, that is how we build the Elven Mana Spreaders. And put the Elementium back. Yes, one of the major purposes of this is going to be making more Mana Steel, and then Elementium, and etc., so on and so forth. So place these on the opposite sides there. Chop this down because I'm going to need it. I need to automate the living wood and the rock next, but again, the achievement is for doing it with vanilla mechanics, so that's going to make it difficult. Let's make 2 barrels. Oh yeah, they're made out of planks, aren't they? 2. I'll make more of these at some point. And then the droppers. Whoop. And just for simplicity's sake, I put them on the back of the things here. Whoa! You got low light sources all over the place. Really need to watch out for this area then. Put those there. Doot. One to the forest. Bind those to the table. Doot. Place those there for now. Swap them over with a wrench. Need another Tesseract at some point. There we go. Then, need you. And I also technically need the freestanding wire because it is awesome. Alright, so just freestanding wire from there. And right above here. Doot. Doot. So that should power both of those dispensers. Whoop. Whoop. Take that out. Don't need it. I also don't need the book right specifically now, so let's do that as well. So just pop that in there for the moment. That's going to give me a little bit of clicking, but that will be fine in the long run. Just make sure it's working okay. Okay, so that's going to give us our pulses. We're going to need to set up the Tesseract there as well. But we need to set up like an on switch. Preferably with some passive generation flowers. So that we can just hit it or whatever to power the mana. Which means we need a pulse mana spreader. Which is, I believe, made with a mana spreader and some. Because I don't want that to be wasting toast. Flower. And it's like that. And then I pop in here for some redstone. Wait a minute. I have some pulse mana spreaders, I believe. I think I already had some. Yeah, I had 3. Alright. That's fine. Alright. How are we going to set up this pulse spreader? The questions. I'm going to right-click the sand out of that. We made sure it worked. So I need to place it like right there. Aim it at that. I'm feeling maybe carpenter's plates. We toss the stuff on and then step on it to send the pulse. This is difficult. Or at least I don't understand how I want to do it quite yet. How about... What have we got? Nothing productive. See, I want it to be something simple, so I could just do it. Yeah, see, figuring that out was easy. Figuring this out, not as much. And again, I also need a mana source for that. It doesn't need to be a great mana source, and I have some overgrowth seeds, so let's go here. What are our generating flora? There's dayblooms. There's the nightshades. How do I make a nightshade? Peasants. Yeah, right. How about... No, thermal elite. Hydrogenas are really good for water generation when you can keep them alive. Narslimus would be good if it was a slime chunk. We're using Gormalices to power the middle thing. I don't really want endo flames. Alright, let's make... Let's make a daybloom and a nightshade. So... God dang it. And 2 seeds, because I'm going to need them for each flower. Daybloom. And how do we make the nightshade? Nightshade is 2 black, a gray, and a purple. Regular gray, purple. Whoops. Wrong kind of purple. Whoop. Dang it. Purple. Yep, there we go. So it'll collect mana day or night. Doesn't really matter. Gonna waste 2 more overgrowth seeds, but I'm not gonna be using them for too much after this anyway. And this doesn't need a lot of mana generation. Technically, 1 hydrogenous makes more than enough for every 10 seconds. So let's do this. Whoop. Nope, shoot you at you. And you're not gaining anything at the moment. That's not good. That's fine for now. It doesn't need it right specifically now. It just needs to gather enough for the pulses in the long run, so... I have several questions about pulse mana spreaders now. There's a type of gate for this where every time you step on it, it should flip. There we go. It's getting a little bit from the Daybloom. A pitiful amount from the Daybloom. Like, really pitiful. But it's just a spreader, so that's fine. Thinking. Gate. See, I needed to send a pulse when I step on, and another pulse when I step off. So, and or not RS latch, a flip-flop. I think it goes one then the other. And or gate, XOR, XNOR, buffer, multiplexer, repeater, timer, counter, sequence, pulse former, randomizer, state 8 cell, synchronize, delatch, deflip. See, I wish I knew the names. Bundled, comparator, block gate. A redstone thing that I have yet to do. Let's think it out. Let's get some B. Let's make the pressure plate we want, because I don't have one right now. And I wanted this pressure plate. Alright, so let's place our pressure plate down. And while I think about it, let's place torches on top of this just so that nothing spawns for the moment. I mean, it's not going to matter in the long run, because nothing can spawn on top of the Tesseract. And, yeah, nothing can spawn on top of the Tesseract. And when we put the pipes in there to actually put the toast in, it'll be fine. Alright. So, whoop, the redstone, and I'm gonna put 10 sand in here just so that we can see it flipping. Alright. Let's get some red alloy wire. So that's gonna send one pulse, which is gonna stop that dead. Awesome. Is that gonna keep pulsing is the question. I need my wand of the forest. Alright, I think... Right, so that's going to turn it back on. Alright, I've got an idea. So basically, I need an inverted signal. Can I get an inverted? Invert. An invert cell. What's this do? Non-invert cell. Alright, so we need torch, 4 wire, and stone. Let's try that. Torch. 1 redstone torch. And I have some stone here, so we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. So let's try this thing in. So, will this okay. So this inverts the signal one way and changes it the other. Okay. So what we need to do is make like a cross pattern. So this way needs to be active. And I want it to go like that. And I need a sticky piston. Because we're going to make a one-tick pulse. Piston. And slime. So plop that down there. That's not good. Because normally just place living wood right there. Alright, let's try moving it one more out so that it can be... does the red alloy wire not work with this, or did they tweak it? Alright, I'm going to need to play with this clearly off screen, fix it up. But the idea is we want a one-tick pulse to go through in order to actually pulse the spreader, which I need to make sure that that's not going to be in the way. Yeah, no, that's still not in the way, even fully extended. But I want to send a one-tick pulse through... Oh, repeater. And let's make sure that that's like that. If you were just a block, would you go? Dude. Sorry. Experimenting with redstone. No. So I need classic redstone, I think. Let's get some red stone. Oh. Oh, give me that back. No, still no. Can it not power the block? Alright. What if I make it all classic redstone? Oh wait, yeah, I need the repeater. Alright. There's still more to do with this, clearly. We've got the basic premise down, and I'm going to figure out this redstone circuit afterwards. And then we will have our step on, step off functionality for that. So basically the same as this works here, but with fairly vanilla mechanics. And until next time, this will be Zephyr signing out. I'll see y'all later, heroes.